Rich, a win's a win, 7 in a row. A little bit disappointed with the performance, but you must be happy with the result.
Yeah, definitely got it. You know, it's the business end of the season. Results are important for us, and the win was very important for us. Disappointed with our performance, though. I thought our levels were way down today. We've probably had a few tough games over the last few weeks. This was probably one of the toughest, if I'm being honest. It was a real dogfight, and and we weren't home and hosed at half time. At any point in that game did we feel that we'd won the game. You must credit Batley. I thought they were really dogged and pushed us all the way right to the end. And there was a few special plays, Ben Johnson and Scott Morrell, and saw us through really.
Start with the first half, 12-0 up at half time. Good solid defence, which has been the catalyst for many performances this season. Keeping them out in the first half. You had a lot of possession. Were you disappointed not to score many more tries other than the 2 you did?
I thought we were awful with the ball in that first half. I thought we came up with far too many errors, which is it was uncharacteristic for us to be turning over that much ball. We do make errors, we're not faultless, but today was just it was ridiculous in terms of the amount of possession that we offered to Batley, and they capitalised. Good team, worked really hard, and so I'm disappointed on that. I don't want to dwell on that. I don't want to dwell on the performance, because it's about winning at this time of the year, and we did that.
The performance in the second half carried on a bit for the first. The defending was a bit tight around the ruck area, and they snuck in with a couple of tries, made it a bit interesting at times. You must be a little bit disappointed. We conceded a couple like that last week and a couple more like that this week. Is that something you wanted to work on this week?
We'll have to fix that up. It's in our conscience that we don't want to be making tries easy for the opposition. We want to make it as difficult as possible. There was a few easy tries there that we let in today. There was a couple of decisions. It was a tough game to officiate in, but there was a few. We topped the ball over the sideline, and the opposition get the ball from the scrum. That's not happened to us It's not the first time this season it's happened to us. Obviously Batley had a try disallowed as well towards the end. So there's a few things there that we can look at, but let's put that to one side. Yes, we do have to work on our goal line defence again. We're not as good as we perhaps thought we were. And credit to Batley, I thought they had a real fist of it today.
The fans still managed to get on the feet a few times. Steve Tyrer with a very special play in that second half set away. James Saltonstall, who had to run across from the other wing after the change to Ben Eaton coming off. He must be pleased with, first of all, the break and then the support play to score.
Yeah, I thought he got his hands on the ball early and then passed and then pushed up, and that's what we want from fullbacks or wingers, to be in the frame, and he certainly was. And yeah, that was a special play. Steve's been I thought Steve Tyrer today got down on a couple of balls for us that were really important down on our goal line, and when they were up, we knew they'd do a few offloads, and I thought Steve Tyrer really cleaned up. He was good in that area. Obviously, goal kicking and everything else that he brings to the table, it was good as well. James is he's not been at his best over the last few weeks, and he's trying to work hard on his game, and we can't fault him for effort. His effort is outstanding, and it's just something that we've got to go and work on to get a little bit smarter, I think.
Talk about being smarter. Earlier in the season, we might have probably lost a game like this in terms of game management. We were 6 points up, went down the other end after Batley had a try disallowed, and got that drop goal from Scott. It seemed to kind of initially calm the boys down, but then obviously they went in and scored. You must be pleased initially to at least hold out and keep them at bay for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I was never at one point calm and cool and collected in that game. I thought, we were on the slippery slope downward, in my opinion, because of our performance. But we have got some special players. We've got a fantastic team spirit, and that's probably what's got us over the line today. So that's something that we can commend the players upon. Get better with our skills, get rid of them defensive lapses on goal line, and we'll be back to where we should be.
2 games left, 2 cup finals in essence really. Next week, Doncaster, they won today, their first win of the season. Not going to be easy, is it?
No, they'll be buoyed by that, and quite rightly so. They're not a bad team. There's no poor teams in our division. We've got to go in there and do a real professional job, and that'll be good for us. And obviously we've got Bradford back home the following week, so we're not going to get carried away. There's still a little bit to go yet. We need to right that performance this week. That'll be my motivator, is to be better with the ball.